everybody, and welcome to the 32nd annual Christmas Parade underneath the Christmas tree.
Yes.
I am your host, Stephen Hale, Public Information Officer for the City of Perris. I'm joined by my lovely assistant, Karina Espinoza, Public Information Assistant. Karina, thanks for being here.
Well, thanks you.
It's always a blast to do these with you. We have got a good parade lined up, a little over 60 different, I guess we'll call them floats, so to speak. Participants, entrants. We've got everything from some old exotic cars to some dance performances, of course.
Equestrian groups,
right? We're going to have a few mounted posses. And of course, it's a beautiful day here in Perris. It's about 54 degrees on a sunny Saturday afternoon. And we've got the streets lined here with residents, all kinds of smiling faces, families, children, excited to kick off the Christmas parade. And I got to tell you, I'm excited about this one. We did the Veterans Day parade a couple weeks ago, and that was a good dry run, a good test for this one. And I think we're going to have a good show here.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't ask for better weather, especially since it rained all week. And, you know, all of a sudden we have a bunch of sun. So we're really blessed to have a great day, great weather.
That's right. Only on Perris TV, of course. Yeah. Karina, before, while we're waiting for some of these floats to come down, I'm just curious if you have any special holiday traditions that you look forward to every year, or maybe if there's a specific food that you look forward to. Is there anything that comes to mind when you think of the Christmas season?
I think like any typical Mexican, you know, we're always excited about the tamales. You know, my favorite are the rajas ones, you know, the cheese with the chilies inside. That's always my favorite. But I'll never turn down a red tamale or a chicken tamale, you know?
I can do that. I'm a green tamale guy. I like those greens, chicken and cheese. That's my jam. But I did have mole for the first time this week. There's a lot of office little Christmas parties that have been going on around here. And I had mole for the first time, put it in some homemade tortillas with the rice. And, I didn't know there was chocolate in there.
Yeah.
What an amazing dish. How have I've gone through my entire life and never had mole before, so that's a new one. How about menudo? Are you a menudo?
Ooh, menudo on a Sunday morning. I can't ask for something better.
Man, Christmas morning menudo. That's my jam.
Yeah.
I'll have some of that.
Or even some pozole, you know, Christmas Eve.
Yep. It's always a good time to get that back into it. Of course, I like to roll over a few of the fall traditions. Pumpkin bread. We do a lot of pumpkin bread in our house. Of course, gingerbread cookies. That's always a holiday classic as well. But sweets definitely come through a lot in the holiday season. I think everybody has to be careful of how much they're eating.
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel a few pounds heavier.
Yeah, don't we all? All right, and it looks like we are getting ready to go here with our first group. We have the American Legion Post. Actually, this looks like our Riverside County Sheriff's Department over here at the Perris Station. We're grateful for all the work that these folks do in our public safety department.
Yeah, they just had a Shop with a Cop event at Walmart.
They did. They did a Shop with a Cop event. That was a great event where they went down and found a bunch of underprivileged children, took them out and get them some holiday cheer. And then I think afterwards they went over to their Perris station and wrapped Christmas presents and had a little pizza party. So it was good for them.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful tradition. Actually, some of these deputies were actually there.
Yep, they were some of the deputies that were there. All right, and then, of course, coming up behind them, we do have our first official entry, our motorcycle group from the American Legion Post 595 Riders, the City of Perris. Please welcome your first entry, the Perris American Legion Post 595. That's what I need, one of those, Karina, is one of the three-wheelers. One of the nice Polaris slingshots.
I need that yellow one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I wonder if they make that in an extra large.
We got a convertible coming up.
Yep, this is a convertible here. I believe this is our Perris mayor. Karina, why don't you tell us a little bit about this one?
Yes, it's Mayor M. Michael Vargas in a 1965 Chevy Impala. Compliments of Paco.
He's riding with Perris First Lady, his wife, Miss Julie Vargas. On behalf of the city of Perris, Mayor Vargas would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, they're throwing balls.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he's got some giveaways here. It sounds like our mayor.
That's always a good idea because, you know, candy, it falls, it hits the floor. But you know what? The balls just bounce.
Oh, we have to back up here.
Huh? You want some tamales?
I think we have to back up and correct our viewers here. He is not with the First Lady of Perris. That's actually Miss Perris Valley, Alize Vega, and so that's who he's driving with today.
Yeah, and right behind him is Mayor Pro Tem David Starr Rabb, cruising on a scooter.
That's right. He's out scooting today. Let's check in with him. Now, what's that car behind him?
Yeah, he's followed by a 1963 Ford Ranchero driven by Tom Parker. He wishes everyone a warm and safe holiday season.
All right, and coming up next after that is Councilmember Maricela Nava, wishing season's greetings from the City Councilmember Maricela Nava. She's driving a 1994 Porsche convertible driven by Mr. Leo Biller, wishing everyone a joyous Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, who we got next here, Karina? Number 6.
Councilmember Malcolm Corona. He's on a scooter, but he is being followed by a 1966 Ford Mustang. Councilmember Corona would like to wish everyone a happy holiday season.
I told you.
Woo. Coming in with the jokes.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Yep. And coming up, number 7 here, Councilmember Rita Rogers and her grandson Jordan are riding in a 1940 Chevy driven by Roger from our public works staff. She's wishing everyone a Perris a wonderful holiday with their loved ones.
Merry Christmas, everyone. To all the little boys and girls, you've got to be good because Santa Claus is coming. Feliz Navidad and Happy Kwanzaa. God bless you all.
Some very kind words from Rita Rogers.
Yeah, I like that car. I like the baby blue of that car as well. It's very sharp.
And she is riding in a 1951 Willys Jeepster driven by Eddie Sutter. Wishing a Merry Christmas to the city of Perris from her and
All right, now we have City Clerk Nancy Salazar riding in a 1951 Willys Jeepster, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas to the city of Perris.
That's a really nice color. Oh.
And then followed behind them, of course, is our city staff, our directors, our city manager, Ms. Clara Miramontes, and they're coming through on our scooters here.
Yes, in order to promote active transportation as part of our health culture, the City of Perris directors and staff are riding e-bikes.
I love it.
Please make some noise, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. So happy to see everybody out here today. I want to wish everybody a wonderful Christmas and holidays on behalf of our staff. Merry Christmas.
Big round of applause.
All right.
Thank you, Claire.
They're having fun.
Yep. Got all the scooters decorated there. Little tinsel.
Bruce Dennis, and please welcome him. It is Vice President.
All right, number 10 here. Please welcome Mr. Bruce Dennis, Vice President of the Riverside County Office of Education. He's driving a Chevy there. Man, that looks sharp. Trustee Area 4, which includes the Perris Union High School District. He would like to wish the city of Perris a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Next entry is entry number 11. Please welcome the planning commission.
Karina, I wish I could tell you what this vehicle was, but unfortunately I don't know. All I know is that I really like it. it's a nice red car.
Yeah.
And if I knew cars a little bit better, I promise you I would tell you what they were. But that's just not, that's not my skill set here.
I understand. Look at this
But they are
beautiful
planning
purple color.
I know. These are our planning commissioners from the city of Perris wishing everyone a happy holiday. That's one thing that I was never very good at was cars. I still like to take my car in and get somebody else to do my oil change. That's just not my jam here.
Same, Steven, same.
All right, it looks like we have, so we're finishing up with our planning commissioners here. We're going to move on to our next group, our Perris Mounted Posse. Karina, tell us a little bit about these folks.
Yes, the Riverside County Sheriff's Mounted Posse is an organization of sworn personnel and volunteers who provide support to the Sheriff's Department. The Sheriff's Posse is well known for search and rescue parades, color guard presentations, and eyes and ears at local fairs and malls. They are proud to continue the grand tradition of the Old West by providing mounted unit services to the Riverside County Sheriff's Department.
Hey guys, we got to do something about it.
Number 17, our Sheriff Explorers. Please welcome the Riverside County Sheriff's Youth Volunteers with the Explorers Program. Please make some noise, everyone.
All right, and we're going to introduce our next group here, our Riverside County Sheriff's Department, with Captain Matthew Sims and Lieutenant Portillo, wishing everybody a safe and holiday season coming up next. But we do have a special guest here in our booth with us, our very own Mayor Michael Vargas. How are you, sir? Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you too.
We're in the holiday season. You came in on another nice car today. How was that driving in, that Chevy Impala? Let's wait till these sirens go off a little bit. I'd love to chat with you. There's a Grinch right there in the Sheriff Mobile. And then, of course, our fire department letting us know that their sirens work. We appreciate that. That's right. We'll make sure we get all the way to the end of that siren.
Ooh.
All right, Mayor, let's try that again. Thanks for joining us. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us for a few minutes.
Thanks for having me, Stephen. This is great.
You came in on a '69 Chevy Impala.
Isn't that a beauty?
Wow.
Nice convertible too.
We sure the mayor doesn't need that vehicle to ride around town in?
You never know.
Maybe just in case you got
keeping the contacts going there, you know.
That's good.
Hey, but what a beautiful day for this parade, isn't it?
What a day for a parade, sir. Now I heard that you were looking for some tamales.
I sure was.
What's your tamale?
I got some flags all the way down here.
What's your preferred tamale?
I prefer green chili with chicken.
I just said that, didn't I? That's my thing.
Second would be the pork.
Second would be the pork. Well, we've got a good group of folks coming through today. Is there anyone in particular that you're looking for?
Yes, sir. I'm looking for the Rancho Verde High School marching band. That's my favorite.
The marching band.
Yes, sir.
Those kids, they train, they drill.
That's right.
They put in the hours for it, and they're pretty good at it.
Hours. Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to them.
Well, it's pretty nice to have everybody line the streets here on a parade like this. Mr. Mayor, is there anything that you'd like to tell our residents here today before you go?
Absolutely. I want to wish everybody a very nice Christmas and a happy New Year's, and may you have a very healthy and prosperous New Year.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye-bye.
That's Perris Mayor Michael M. Vargas. He came in on a '69 Chevy Impala today. Karina, who's next?
Yeah, so next we have Junior Cheer, Perris Panthers Junior All-American Cheer. Woo!
I like it.
Bringing
They're
festive
bold.
cheer.
Junior All-American football team.
All right,
And
where
right
we at
behind
here?
them, Perris Panthers Junior All-American Football Team. Perris Panthers Youth Football, boys and girls ages 5 to 14 years old. Home of the 2017 Junior Micro D Division 14 champions, 2018 Junior Pee Wee champions, 2019 Flag champions, 2019 Micro Division 1 and Pee Wee Division 1 division champs.
Wow.
2019 Pee Wee Conference champions, 2021 Junior Micro Division champion, and 2022 Junior Pee Wee Division champion.
That is...
Keep up all the good work on and off the field. Thank you to the player, parents, and coaches for such a great year. P-Town, you know.
That's right. Awesome. Thanks for having them come out here. We are joined back in the booth here by Perris City Manager, Miss Clara Miramontes.
Yes, it's a perfect day.
Perfect day.
It could be more beautiful.
It feels like winter. It feels like holiday.
Yes.
There's an atmosphere about it. We're watching right now the Free Indeed Christian Motorcycle Ministry. Welcome them to our parade. The reason for the season is Jesus as they ride to spread the word of God. Clara, you guys came in on a couple scooters.
Yes, there are part of our e-scooters, kind of promoting mobility, healthy living. So yeah, so you know, we do the programs and we try to do them ourselves. So
Good.
yes.
Good. Well, it looked
We
like
could have walked, but you know.
You could have walked, but it looked nicer on the scooters.
Scooter's more fun.
It's more fun.
Yes.
Now, the mayor was telling us that he was after for some tamales earlier. Do you have a Christmas dish that you look forward to? Is there?
I do. We do pozole in my family and tamales. Of course, I have tamales. Can't do
Red
without.
or green pozole?
We do red.
Red pozole.
And the tamales, of course. So we can't have Christmas without pozole and tamales in my house.
That's
so love
right.
it. Look forward to it.
That's right. Well, Clara, it's a beautiful day, like you said. We're going to see a marching band here in just a second. But thanks for joining us. Is there anything like
Thank you.
to say to
You
our
guys
listeners?
Have a great Christmas, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Clara. That was Clara Miramontes, our city manager here for the city of Perris. Chat taking a few minutes. Who's next here, Karina?
So next, I believe, please welcome from the city of Moreno Valley, the Rancho Verde Crimson Regiment, under the direction of Honglak Hathak and drum major Michael Sanchez. They will be performing the Pride of Eagles.
All right, let's
This is
check them
going to
out.
be fabulous.
Karina just brought up a good point. We've announced it everywhere that we are going to stream. We need to put something on our social media platform telling people that we've experienced technical difficulties. Maybe Paul can do that, or I don't know if you have the ability to do that at the moment, but we need to let people know because we've announced that for weeks. Copy. Mute Nancy's mic. Can you mute Nancy's mic?
Oh no, you heard me talking
All right, we are joined back here in the booth with our Perris City Clerk, Miss Nancy Salazar. Nancy, how are you? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What a perfect day for a parade.
Yes, it's nice and warm.
You came riding in on a, do you remember what it was?
It was a Jeep, a 1950.
The Jeepster, right?
Yes, a Jeepster.
That was good
some
looking.
other name to it.
We've
but
been
yeah.
enjoying all the parades come through so far, but it looks like everybody's in the holiday spirit and enjoying some Christmas tradition.
Yes, absolutely. I love Christmas.
Yeah?
So what's your favorite Christmas tradition?
I stick to my tamales. Every year I make our Mexican culture tradition, which is a tamales.
Which kind do you like to make?
I do carne de puerco and chile rojo, and I do the rajas.
Ooh, rajas is a good one.
So I tend to do those. It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it.
Yeah. When do you usually start making them?
I usually do them on the 23rd.
Ooh.
So then I start cooking them on the 24th.
Ooh,
It takes time, but they're ready for Christmas.
It's a
That's
process.
right. We're looking right now at the Free Indeed Christian Fellowship. The best gift under the Christmas tree is Jesus, Savior of the world. Joy to the world. Jesus is the magical sound of Christmas. Nancy, are you a menudo or a pozole girl?
Both.
Both?
I love
If
both.
you had to pick one, though.
Pozole.
Pozole.
Yes.
Green or red?
Red. I like green too, though. Yes.
You know what? It's all good.
I really like
It's
both of
all
them.
good. I enjoy all of it, and I look forward to the day after Thanksgiving because that's really when the festivities for the food starts.
Yes.
Of course, I've packed on a few pounds over it, but that's okay.
Oh my gosh, let me tell you about the pounds. Gosh.
Nancy, thanks for joining us. Is there
Thank
anything you'd like to
you.
say to our viewers before you go?
I would just like to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Feliz Navidad, que se la pasen bonito con la familia. And wishing you all a lovely Christmas and enjoy with your family and eat a lot.
Yes,
eat
ma'am.
all the tamales, because then after that I'm done with it.
You're going to take a
diet
couple
starts.
months
yes,
off.
yes,
Yes.
Thank you
Okay.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Nancy. Thanks for stopping by.
So that was the City of Paris Youth Advisory Committee, who is dedicated to empowering, improving, and connecting the lives of the youth in this community. YAC creates and organizes projects that will get other youth involved in the community with fun and positive activities. YAC wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, and we are watching right now. Welcome the Rotary Club of Paris and its president, Mr. Denny March, accompanied by the 1957 Ford Thunderbird, owned and driven by Bob and Marcy Spradlin. Rotary Club of Paris has served this community since 1956 with the motto, Service Above Self. Their youth groups are known as interactive clubs from New View Bridge, Paris High School, and Orange Vista, and CMI. Rotary is the world's largest service organization with more than 1.2 million members worldwide, and I believe they are followed directly behind in unison with the Rotary Club of Menifee as well. Awesome to see our Rotary clubs come together, participating across cities in this parade. We enjoy having them. And Karina, it looks like we've got another group directly behind them coming up here. Let's see here. I think they're, oh, this is still the Rotary right here. That's
Yes.
a nice looking T-Bird. Looks like something James Bond would have driven in the 60s or something like that.
It's in great condition.
All right. It looks like we have another guest back here in the studio. Councilmember David Starrab, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
Good, sir. I think you came through on a scooter today?
Came here on an electric scooter, and it was a little hard getting the balance, but overall it was great.
That's right. They say it's like riding a bike, except it's absolutely not like riding a bike.
Exactly.
It takes the balance. Great day for a parade, sir. I think we've got quite a good group of residents that have come out here to enjoy the holiday festivities. It's been good
Yeah, it's
so
a beautiful
far.
day for a parade. Just want to wish everyone in the city a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a Happy Holiday.
Good stuff, sir.
And you know, it's Christmas, so can you tell us what's your favorite Christmas tradition?
My favorite Christmas tradition is going out and going to all the wonderful Paris events, the parade, the breakfast with Santa, and the tree lighting. I look forward to it every year.
That's always a good stuff happening around the city of Paris. Councilmember David Starrab, thank you for joining us today, taking a few minutes of your time. We're glad to have you and appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you for having me. You guys
Thank
have a Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thank you, sir.
So that was the Paris Valley Historical Museum in a 1918 Model T fire truck.
I love it. Now we're looking at the Orange Vista High School. Orange Vista High School Coyote Pride has performed in the Paris Christmas Parade ever since it opened in 2016. Orange Vista continues to grow in size and skill and are proud of the accomplishments they've made. They are excited to return once again to share our gift of music and performance with the hometown. Here they are, the Orange Vista High School Marching Band. those, maybe some crowd control.
Big round of applause for Orange Vista High School Coyote
All right, we are back here in the booth again with another council member, Councilmember Maricela Nava. How are you, ma'am? Thanks for joining us.
How are you all doing?
Good. It's Christmas. We have a great day for a parade. Streets are lined. It's been a great morning so far. How was your ride in so far?
It was amazing. I'm so glad to see that this
Porsche, right?
is popular. What was
But
that?
you came in on a Porsche, right?
A pony. I'm just kidding. Yes, it was a Porsche. A beautiful Porsche, by the way. So we're really grateful that we have them offering their beautiful classic cars. So rolling in style.
It's always good to see folks come through. We're looking at the Gonzalez family right now. They're spending a day spent in the warm circle of family and friends, going to spread happiness and joy throughout the Inland Empire. Councilmember Nava, we just had a mayor in a few minutes ago. He was saying he was looking for some tamales. Do you have a Christmas dish that you like to look forward to every year?
Also the tamales and the champurrado. Today is actually a day where my family gets together and performs tamales. Tamales.
That's actually my sister. She's in Escaramuza Pasión y Tradición, who is made up of escaramuzas from different areas. For example, Menifee, Hesperia, Moscoy, Miraloma. There's some to mention. We are proud to be representing our culture in this parade.
I love it.
Yes, they got the banda.
The banda. That's right.
And the guy in the blue and the black is my little brother.
Wow, so you got the family in the parade here.
Yes,
I love
they brought
it.
some friends out.
That's
we need you on that parade then.
That's right.
I know. Next time.
Beautiful horses.
So what's your favorite tradition about Christmas?
Just being with family, having some time to have everyone together in the same space, and just making beautiful memories. That's my favorite part.
Yep. I feel like every year there's a new memory to be made while still honoring the same traditions from previous years. So that's good. Is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers before we let you go here?
Just want to wish them a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year's. Please be safe, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of this year. And once again, I'm happy to serve you all on this coming year on council. So
thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you stopping by for us, Councilmember Nava. Thank you all. And we're looking right now at, this is a trolley here provided by RTA, the Riverside Transit Agency, provides public bus services for Western Riverside County, including the city of Perris, through 34 fixed routes, 4 commuter link routes, and dial-a-ride services. And of course, what's Christmas without ice cream?
Yes, our hometown soft serve ice cream truck, owned and operated by the Baker family since 2002. Alongside with them is their awesome pet.
I don't know, I kind of do like having, of course there's, the tradition of, hot chocolate and champurrado, but, looks like we've got a couple pups that are
out and about.
Yeah. A couple dogs that are floating around here. Sorry about that. But yeah, I love all that. And then of course, if you add in a couple pieces of ice cream, that's great too.
Yes.
One more round of applause for the ice cream truck, City of Perris. Driven by the Grinch. Hey!
Oh, it looks like the Grinch is driving the ice cream truck.
Oh, the Grinch is driving the ice cream truck. I see that now.
And following the ice cream truck, Grupo Folclórico Cielito Lindo is a traditional Mexican folklore dance company based in Perris, California. Founded and directed by Sylvia Loza. GFCL works towards promoting Mexican culture to people of all different ethnic backgrounds through visual performance.
I love it.
They were actually honored about a few days ago at our council meeting.
The same group that did that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. I know that they've been performing in, there's some places in Mexico. They take a trip to Las Vegas as well, a couple other different places. So it's awesome to have them in here.
And we have the viejitos.
Can you tell us about, what is that?
That's a Michoacan tradition.
Okay.
Yes.
We're joined back again in the booth by Council Member Rita Rogers. How are you, ma'am? Happy holidays.
Wonderful.
And I see you brought your strapping young man with you as well.
Yes, my grandson Jordan is here to partake in all of the festivities today.
Good stuff, Jordan. Ma'am, it's been a beautiful day for a parade. I don't think we could have asked for better weather. Honoring holiday traditions, do you have a special holiday tradition you look forward to every year?
Just spending time with family.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got 11 grandchildren, and 4 great-granddaughters.
4 great-grandchildren.
Yes.
Good. So it's good to just have everybody around.
It's wonderful. It's a blessing.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, we've got some plenty of events going around Paris. Jordan, you got to come in the parade today. Do you remember anything about that car you were driving?
It was a really old, classic car, and I really found it cool that we could have this opportunity to drive the cars and have the opportunity to celebrate Christmas by parade in Paris.
Right on. Absolutely. Now, is there a favorite Christmas meal that you like or a Christmas treat that you like?
Ham 24/7.
Ham 24/7.
That's a good one.
Buddy. Ma'am, thank you very much for stopping by. Was there anything
All
you'd
right.
like to say to our viewers before you go?
I look forward to seeing everyone next Saturday in the gym for Breakfast with Santa.
Yes, ma'am.
And Jordan will be back again, won't you, son?
Yeah.
We'll see
Awesome.
you guys there.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays to you and yours.
All right. Merry Christmas,
Yes, ma'am.
Feliz Navidad, and Happy Kwanzaa.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. We appreciate your time.
So that was Innovation Horizons Charter School.
Innovations Horizons Charter School, and then their Marching Mariners and Color Guards were led by Josiah Chasteen. All right, who do we have coming up here next? This looks like... Oh, okay. First Baptist Church of Paris with Pastor Terry Wells.
One more round of applause to everyone from First Baptist Church of Paris.
Look at the little quads.
I love it. From the city of Moreno Valley, please welcome the Canyon Springs High School Cougar Canyon Regiment under the direction of Mr. Christian Lozano, led by drum major Camilo Cervantes, auxiliary by Valerie Frias. Their marches for today include the high school cadets by John
Back here. Okay, and we'd like to welcome in our Canyon Springs High School. Looks like we're going to have another marching band here. So let's check in with them and see what they're going to be presenting to us today.
And the Moreno Valley Unified School District for their continued support. Please put your hands together for them.
They're from the city of Moreno Valley, welcoming in Canyon Springs High School Cougar Canyon Regiment under the direction of Mr. Christian Lozano, led by drum major Camilo Cervantes and auxiliary by Valerie Frias. The marches for today include the high school cadets John Philip Sousa and Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Jerry Burns. The Cougar Canyon Regiment would like to thank our band booster parents, instructional staff, Principal Miss Tamara Kerr, and Moreno Valley's Unified School District for their continued support. Canyon Springs High School marching band from the city of Moreno Valley. We are joined back in the booth here by our Deputy City Manager, Mr. Ernie Reyna. Sir, how are you? Happy holidays.
I'm doing well.
Merry
Thank
Christmas
you.
to
Thank
you.
for having me. Yes.
What a beautiful day for a parade.
It's gorgeous. Couldn't have picked a better day. I mean, just sun's out, just feels great.
Sun's out, folks are out, having
right.
a good time. We're looking here at our California Military Institute coming through. Do you have a holiday or Christmas tradition that you look forward to every year?
For me, it's always when we can do tamales, get together as family, and we just did that last night. So making the tamales and having them. And
The whole tamale party, right?
The whole tamale party, yeah.
How many tamales did you guys make?
Oh gosh, dozens and dozens. More than we needed. Just, you make as many as you can.
You throw it down too?
No, not really. Just watch. I participate by eating them. So.
That's right. You're the sampler.
I'm the sampler.
I
I'm
like
the official
it.
taste tester. So yeah. So.
And what's your tamale preference?
A little bit of everything. So it's usually pork, but they also make the various types, just the traditional ones. So it's all good. And then that with tostadas as well. So we had that, and that was good to go. And some champurrado, and that's always good. So.
Nice.
That's the jam.
And then one of the other things is the ugly sweater as well. So I had to.
It is a good tradition. I have a sort of uglyish.
That's a nice one.
Also, kind of a nice cardigan.
That's really cool.
It's you could wear it if you needed an ugly sweater. You could also wear it to the office if you had to as well.
This is true.
So it works out that way.
I got this one last year right after Christmas.
I like it with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah,
Perfect.
So, this is one of my traditions. Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping by in the booth. Is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers?
I just want to say a very Merry Christmas to everybody, and hope everybody has a great holiday, and Happy New Year. So we'll see you all.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's Deputy City Manager, Mr. Ernie Reyna. Thanks for stopping by here. We're going to check in now with our CMI Color Guard and marching unit. So let's check in with them.
Big round of applause for CMI Institute 4-man color guard. Right behind them, please welcome our CMI Military Institute marching unit in their gold ribbon school. Please put your hands together for them.
Who are we? CMI! Who are we? CMI! One down! Halt! Sir, 9th Brigade CMI Marching Unit. Requesting permission to carry out with the parade. Sir! Thank you, sir! One! March! Left turn! March! Left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Round of applause for our CMI marching unit.
Okay, that was our CMI marching unit, and we're going to look here now at our CMI, the continued marching unit with our institution rifle exhibition team. That was our California Military Institute Rifle Exhibition team exiting now, and they'll be followed. I think we have one more performance by our CMI band, our Rough Riders, under the direction of Michael Tatum and Major Fatima Cerna.
Next up, CMI Rough Riders band under the direction of Michael Tatum and Major Fatima Cerna.
All right, now we're watching here the Rough Riders band under the direction of Michael Tatum and Major Fatima Cerna. But we are joined back in our booth by our Community Services Director, Miss Sabrina Chavez. How are you, Sabrina? Thanks for joining us.
Hi, no, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. It's always good to be here and see you and see the parade.
Now, you were a part of the group of staff that came in on the scooters, right?
Yes.
So out there saving the environment, a little bit at a time, but that was good to see you guys all come in. Now, your team in particular has been largely overseeing the entire production of this parade.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what went into that.
Sure. Our staff, our community services staff, they start setting up early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, making sure that we have all the safety precautions installed. And once the schools and the marching bands and all those groups start showing up, they escort, they designate what streets that, they're going to be setting up. And, just letting them know that from the start, it's going to be a wonderful time.
Yep.
And
easing everybody's tensions.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
And then it goes weeks of planning that go into it, of course. A lot of cross communication across different departments, getting our public works team in. But it's a great event for the community. We could not ask for a better day.
Yes.
The weather has been good.
Absolutely.
And we've got all of our staff out, everybody getting into the holiday spirit as well. I know the mayor was looking for tamales. Are you out looking for any specific Christmas dish?
You know what? Actually, our family is making tamales next Friday.
All right.
Yeah, so it's a family affair. It's an event. It's a whole assembly, getting the little ones up to the older ones involved. So that's
our band going. Yep.
And which tamales do you guys make?
We make close to probably 200.
Wow.
200
Is it the green tamales, red,
the green,
wrap-up?
cheese, and the sweets? Yes.
Ooh.
But no, we look forward to it every year.
Yeah, that's always the good Christmas tradition, it seems, is everybody's getting their tamales.
Yes.
Sabrina, thanks for stopping by. Your department did an amazing job again with this event, so kudos to you and your team, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right, that's Director of Community Services, Miss Sabrina Chavez. Who we see in here?
This was Hannah's Hope, a youth-run nonprofit. Walking in the parade today is Hannah Carter, the founder of Hannah's Hope. She started the nonprofit at age 8 and now is 13. She raises money for children's hospitals by selling crafts at the Perris Valley Farmers Market.
Awesome. And we have our next group, our Love for Life Association, coming through here.
A 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization for bullying and suicide prevention. They are a group of peer-to-peer leaders trying to spread love and kindness. For more information, visit loveforlifeassociation.org. Help them make a difference.
All right, we're joined back in our booth today by our planning manager, Mr. Kenneth Fung.
Hello, how's everybody?
Hey man, good to have you in the booth today. You were on the scooters, right?
I was on the scooters.
You were cruising through there. You had your all tinseled up on your scooter as well?
Yes, it was very exciting. It's one of the few opportunities I get to go out and just see the community, so it was a very fun and exciting time.
I like it. And of course, it's a great day for a parade. We got the streets all lined with people. What is one of your holiday traditions that you look forward to every year?
You know, I really enjoy Christmas. One of the reasons I enjoy it because my kids love it.
That's right.
And so they enjoy the presents. They enjoy counting down the days to Christmas. And my wife does this little tradition where she gets a little gift every day until Christmas. So they love it every year.
There's something to look forward to. Is there a special food that you look forward to?
You know, we do a little bit of everything. You know, we try to incorporate our Asian culture into the American culture.
Yeah.
So we try to do like chicken, and then we try to do like noodles.
I like it.
It's a good combination.
I like it. Well, it's a season of Christmas anyway, so we're glad that you stopped by and had a few minutes with us. Thank you for that. And was there anything you'd like to say to our viewers before we let you go?
Sure. I just wish everybody just a great Christmas. This is just a good time just to remember like how thankful we need to be in this country where there's so much wealth.
Good.
And we can really share that with others and to be able to give back. And I think this is a good time to remember to give back to the community.
I agree with that. All right. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. That's Kenneth Fung, our planning manager here for the City of Perris.
Yes, and that was Lakeside Middle School, proud to make their 17th appearance in the annual Perris Christmas Parade under the direction of band director Matthew Taylor. They would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday season.
All right, and now we're going to move over to our City of Perris hip-hop class. This is our hip-hop 1 class for beginners. Their dance class under the direction of Derek Brown, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. For more information on this, go visit the Bob Glass Gymnasium to register, and you can join in the fun.
This is also his beginning and advance.
How adorable are they?
I know, these are the little
outfit.
kids and their Christmas trees. They're going to do some hip-hop dancing here. We'll check in
And
with
we
them.
have some nutcrackers, too.
I see that, yeah. It's, Nice job to our Hip Hop 1 class. We are joined again back in the booth here with our Public Works Director, Mr. Bryant Hill. Sir, how are you? Thanks for joining us today.
I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me.
I believe you were in the group, came through on the scooters or on the bicycles. Which one were you on?
Scooter.
And it was a safe ride coming through, right?
I was very careful. I was not ready to take my hand off the scooter.
That's good. That's good. We've got a great day, a great parade going on here. I'm curious if you have any special holiday traditions that you look forward to, or maybe a favorite holiday dish that you look forward to eating every year.
Two things. So we do Christmas cookies, make Christmas cookies the night before Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
then we call them funeral potatoes.
Okay.
Most people call them cheesy potatoes.
Cheesy potatoes. All right.
Yeah, cheesy, but that's kind of a tradition that we have at our
Good.
Christmas.
That's what we like to hear. We like to hear the intertwining of all our traditions. We're looking here at the
Club Rancho de Med Valley, focusing on beautiful horses while providing a family environment.
That's right. We've had a great day for a parade. There's been a lot of residents out, and I think your staff of Public Works crew, where they played a big part in kind of the layout and design and organization of this with community services. Maybe you could just talk a little bit about your team and how hard they've worked.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, we provide all the traffic control and road closures. So they started early this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the first section they closed down was from 11th Street down to 4th Street. And then they do all of the side streets, and then they will assist with community services as far as throughout the parade as well.
Well, we want to say a special thank you to you and your team for everything that went into this. I know it's a great event for the residents, and we're glad to have you in here today. So thanks for your time. Is anything you'd like to say before we let you go here?
I would just like to wish everybody a happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, and enjoy the holidays and be safe, please.
All right, thanks, Bryant. We appreciate your time. That's our Public Works Director, Mr. Bryant Hill. Karina, what do you have for us next? Is this still our continued...
So it's kind of just like a mixture. I believe the next is the Martinez Ranch. They wish everyone here at the City of Perris a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Ay, quedó claro que sí. ¡Arriba las mujeres!
I like it. I gotta get one of those jackets.
They're always looking spiffy. You know, these bandas just make me want to get out of my seat and start dancing. You know what I mean? Grab a dance partner.
I mean, the horses are dancing. Why can't
we, right?
I don't know that anybody really wants to see me dance, but either way, I appreciate it. It's a...
Woo. Giving shout outs to the women. It's great to see, you know, all the people who still stay in touch with their culture, even though they're in the United States.
Right. They're bringing in a lot of different traditions into this, and I think that's what's more beautiful. What's so beautiful about these types of events.
And we're having a lot of equestrian units in this parade.
Yep. Dancing horses. Better dancers than some humans I know. I have an uncle that has 2 left feet and a right one, so that's not good for anybody. Let's move on to our, I think we have a color guard coming up behind them. Our Perris High School JROTC color guard. Please welcome, wishing everybody in the city of Perris a very Merry Christmas. Let's check in with them. You know what, we got a little bit of a bottleneck here, so we'll check back in here in the booth. We're going to introduce and welcome our council member, Mr. Malcolm Corona. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining us.
I'm doing fantastic today. It's a beautiful day.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. It is a beautiful day. It's finally got some holiday weather going.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's finally not raining. There's no heat going, so it's been a good day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a very beautiful day. I know it rained a couple days ago, so kind of just washed everything away, and I mean, it's just perfect weather today.
It's perfect weather.
Parade.
Have you been eating any holiday dishes so far?
Unfortunately, yes. My mom got an early start on fruit cake.
Okay.
So every day I stop by, I get a little slice here and another slice, and just it's been great.
Good. And like, what's your favorite Christmas tradition? Your favorite Christmas dish?
You know what? My mom usually makes rolls and stuff, but you know, I really like just to kind of incorporate all the cultures together. My wife's Venezuelan, so she brings some stuff in there, and then you know, tamales, of course, are always a winner.
What's your favorite tamale?
I gotta go with pork.
Ooh,
pork tamales.
Pork tamales, just good, simple, moist. Pork tamales.
If you find any, send us a few over
to
the booth.
I will.
Here.
You know what? I think someone on staff knows about it.
Okay.
Sabrina has connections to some awesome tamales.
Okay, good. We'll be on the lookout for that. Is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers before we let you go here, sir?
I just want to wish everybody a wonderful Christmas. It looks like our city's slowly getting back, and the Christmas parade is a sign of that. And I just wish everyone a safe and wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. And I think next year is going to even be better.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank
we
you
appreciate
all.
you stopping by on your little scooter here. So enjoy the...
I'm going to go back and ride it again. So
Okay,
I'll see
good.
you later.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. That was Council
Thank
Member
you.
Malcolm Corona. Karina, who's up next here? Oh, now we have our, what is this, our JROTC battalion.
Hoping that the city of Perris has a safe holiday season.
That was our Perris High School Army.
Big round of applause for our Perris High School JROTC battalion.
All right, that was our Perris High School Army JROTC battalion. Hoping the city of Perris has a safe and holiday season. And I think we have our armed drill team coming up next from Perris High School as well. Let's check in with them.
California, dedicated the performance to all Perris, sir. Yes, sir. Order. Arms. 1, 2. Hucks, change. Arms. Order! Arms! 1, 2.
No, because some of them are out of order. Probably less than 10. I'm guilty for Perris, California. Wishes all Perris a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, sir. Yes, sir. Guilty, up gun, shun. Forward. Arms. Forward. March. Up.
Big round of applause for the Perris High School JROTC Armed Drill Team.
And following the drill team is Perris High School ASB led by Mr. Rodriguez. The Associated Student Body Group and class are here to represent Perris High School and what could be done to instill a great school culture in a high school.
What could be done to instill a great school culture in a high school? Please put your hands together for them.
Love it.
We even got the Panther out here himself.
I see that. I was just going to say, there's the Panther as we speak.
There's two of them, actually.
With a little Christmas hat.
Mr. and Miss Panther.
Hashtag adorbs.
You know, City Hall used to be the old Perris High School.
Right. That's right. You could still see a few we still have a few old pieces of signage around the main campus there, so that's right. All right, let's see who's
Go Panthers!
Behind them. I love it. Go Panthers.
And following the Panthers, Heritage High School in Menifee, the Mighty Patriot Regiment Band and Color Guard.
Yeah.
The Mighty Patriot Regiment is under the direction of Francisco Gaxiola. The Color Guard instructor is Gabriel Rodriguez. The band is led on the march by Drum Major Galilea Marquez, and the Color Guard captain is Zoe Siemieniewski.
Siemieniewski. I don't know how to say that last name, so we apologize if both of us got that wrong. I thought I could come and fix it behind you, but nope, I got it wrong too.
My apologies. Sincere.
Big round of applause for Heritage High School, the Mighty Patriot Regiment Band and Color Guard.
All right, once again, that was Heritage High School, the Mighty Patriot Regiment Band and Color Guard out of Menifee. Glad to have them come over and participate in our parade.
And following is Living World Church of Paris, a family-friendly church in the heart of Paris.
All right, we are getting towards the end here, so everybody should be keeping an eye out for Santa Claus. See if he makes a guest appearance at this point.
Frosty the Snowman showed up.
I was just going to say, I see Frosty back there. He's hanging out, having a good time. It's a little, of course, we hear the #1 Christmas song on the planet, Feliz Navidad. That's my favorite.
You can't have a Christmas without it.
Cannot have it. I feel like there's a couple things that have to go down in Paris. You got to have tamales and you got to have Feliz Navidad if you're going to have Christmas in Perris at least.
I would say Feliz Navidad is the Spanish version of All I Want for Christmas Is You.
All I Want for Christmas.
The Mariah Carey version.
That's a great comparison. That's very true. That is very true. Once again, this was Living World Church, a family-friendly church here in the city of Perris.
And they brought a little float.
I see that, yeah.
One more round of applause.
You know, it's always nice to see all the effort people put into their floats, into their
Good
cars.
design, yeah.
Right next to Bank of America. Come check us out tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
One more round of applause. Living Word Perris.
And following the church is Stooped Skate Shop, your local skate shop here in Perris. Stooped Skate Shop offers high-quality skateboards, roller skates, and all accessories. Here to support and grow our skate community. They also offer skate lessons. You know how to skate, Steven?
I do know how to skate. I prefer to do skating. I don't know what these new kids are doing with their rollerblades. I'm old school. I like to skate. I used to get dropped off at the roller rink on Saturday nights and go hang out and roller skate.
It's nice to see the comeback it's made, right?
I do like it. I do like the comeback. It makes me feel it's very nostalgic. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
Nostalgic is the.
And we see some of the kids trying to do flips and
kids
tricks.
are doing it. They're getting their groove on over here.
Woo. They're having fun, and that's what matters.
I actually had my 30th birthday party at a roller rink, and it was a skate party with a 70s dance thing to it. So that was my jam. Once again, that is Stooped Skate Shop. If you're interested in skating and you're in the city of Perris, check them out. They can help you out, either get you a pair of skates or they can teach you how to skate.
Yes, and following is Munoz Family Child Care, caring for every child in our community ages 6 weeks to 12 years old. Every child counts.
Caring for children in our community ages 6 weeks to 12 years old. Every child counts.
They got a good float there too. It looks like a Christmas tree made out of balloons like that. I love it.
We got little elves too.
Yep, I see the elves walking right there.
Look at all the elves on their way to make presents.
All right, and following the Munoz Family Child Care float, we are seeing the Citrus Hill Marching Band come down the street here. Marching band from Perris. Tell us about him, Karina.
The Citrus Hill High School Midnight Marching Band from Perris is under the leadership of drum majors Brianna Alba, Jasmine Tapia, and Melody Gomez. They are performing a holiday melody for you today, which features the award-winning color guard. The bands compete regularly against other high schools throughout the fall in field show tournaments. Sarah Allen is the principal and Andrew Roach is the band director.
Thanks for joining us here, Citrus Hill High School.
You know, the bands really make it feel like Christmas.
Yep, that's what brings it all in.
Do you play any instruments?
I do. I don't play any wind instruments. Guitar and piano. A little bit of drums. Maybe the occasional bass guitar. And a harmonica. I guess that counts.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell anybody, though.
I won't.
I have a reputation to uphold.
And upcoming, we have Taekwondo.
Yeah.
USK Taekwondo. a famous martial art originated from South Korea, which teaches students discipline and respect as well as physical training. USK Perris is located at 2055 North Perris Boulevard. USK Lake Elsinore is located at 30850 Riverside Drive, which will open again in January 2022. They are both managed by Master Jang, who graduated from the best martial arts school, Yonge University in South Korea. Master Jang is a 5th black belt with 36 years of knowledge and experience to teach the new generation. For more information, search USK Taekwondo.
Love it. All the red belts and orange belts and green belts and yellow. Oh, I hope we get to see a quick demonstration. No? All right. That's all right. Well, looks like there he is, right there. Good old Santa Claus coming down San Jacinto Boulevard.
What's he driving?
He's riding in a 1965 Ford Galaxy convertible driven by Hans Wags. This is a sweet-looking car with good old Saint Nick in it. Wishing everybody in Perris a happy holiday. All right, that is the end of our parade today.
The end of the
jolly Saint Nick finishing us off here.
The end of the 32nd annual Christmas parade underneath the Christmas tree.
That's right. We are looking forward already to the 33rd annual.
Yes.
God willing, we'll both be here next year.
And by the way, parents still have a chance to sign up for Breakfast for Santa.
That's right.
That's happening next Saturday.
Next Saturday. That's right. Don't forget our Snow Day event, which is coming up in January. So keep that on your radar as well.
Yes.
Coming down the road. I'm just remembering that because we just were working on the flyer for that not too long ago. So thank you, everybody, for watching the 32nd annual Christmas parade underneath the Christmas tree. It's been a blast today. What a beautiful day for a parade. Thank you to our team out in the booth, Jonathan and his team, Everett, Handley, who's back there in the back. Of course, all of our camera crews and camera operators, all of our city staff who participated in this, our community services department and our public works department. And of course, thank you to my amazing co-host.
Thank you.
Karina Espinoza. Happy holidays to you and yours, Karina.
Thank you, likewise.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. For Perris TV, this is Karina Espinoza, and I'm Stephen Hale. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.